Hiya, it is Davina here from the Natural Remedies Kitchen. Now this video is for the ladies and the ladies only. And this video is for those who want to do the V-steam. So I am sitting here on my V-steam bucket on a little toilet seat, and I've got my tea in front of me there. I've got a cup of water. I've got a wet rag or a tie head. Imagine that it is wet, all right? I'm gonna use it like that. Now, and I've got a sheet. Now let me show you what we're gonna do. Here we go. So I've got a special bucket. It says private, do not touch, my signature. On the other side it says V-steam. So it is for V-steam only, for vaginal steaming. I'm gonna put it there. I've got my tea in my jug. So, I mean, my tea is gone all cold now, but just for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna pour my tea in my bucket, right? Now, whatever amount of tea you want, you could have more because you need steam. You need steam to be coming up. I've got my toilet seat here. I've bought for this purpose, and this is all it is used for. So I take my bucket a little bit away from the bed so I can have a little room, right? You could bring it out even a little bit more. Oh, one thing I forgot to show you is you don't want to wet your floor up, so always put a towel. Have a towel that you're gonna put on the floor, that you're gonna put your bucket on. So just in case any spillages, etc., your floor doesn't get wet. Don't get wet. All right, so here we go. This is my bucket with my toilet seat. Over here, I've got a cup of water. Here, I've got a rag. I'm just gonna wet it. And I'm also coming back with my, not just my wet rag, but also my tie head. Now I could have just wet my tie head. All right, I'm gonna sit over my bucket. So you know your V-steam, it's a herb with your package. Some persons get it, some persons don't. All right, so here I go now. Normally I would want to do this when, you know, I've showered and I'm ready for bed. But at this time, I'm very busy in the kitchen, but I've decided to just cut and do this video. All right, so I'm sitting. I'm wearing my nightie, I'm wearing my robe, so I'm ready for bed. I've got my lavender essential oil. I keep it just here in my night table. Giving a few splash on my bed. So my room smells all really nice and very relaxing. I'm playing in the background as well some lovely Christian instrumental, very relaxing, perfect for the mind. It's gonna bring me in a state of relaxation. My body needs to relax. Our bodies need to relax. As mothers, as women, we take on so much, we do so much. Husband is expecting this from us, expecting that from us. Children expecting this, expecting that. The workplace is expecting this, expecting that. And friends also have expectations. Parents have expectations. Is this live? Public on YouTube? Oh dear, it looks so. I see comments, I don't know, stuff coming in. I didn't even realize I was live. Oh Lord, I thought I was doing a private video. All right. Nonetheless, I will continue. All right, so here I've got a wet rag. As I said, I could just wet my tie head. Why do I have a wet rag? Once you're gonna do steaming, anything with hot liquid, you don't want to heat up the brain. The brain must always be kept cool. All right, we don't want early onset dementia. We don't want anything to happen to this brain because these brain cells are not easily regenerated. So here I go, wet rag, and put it on my forehead, all right, up here. Now I've got my tie head. And because the rag, you know, it might just fall off. If I want to come like this, I'm gonna have to keep holding my neck up. You know, I can't relax and read my newspaper or my book with this rag up here. So simply put, I could just wet my tie head and just tie the whole thing down. But if I've got the wet tie, then that's perfect, right? But I didn't wet this. I wet the rag instead. I want to be able to see, so I'm just raising that up a bit. So my head is covered. Now, I'm either wearing a tent, I'm wearing my night clothes with a robe. So it probably wouldn't be in a tent form. But if you have a tent skirt, it would be brilliant to put that tent skirt on, and then you drop it down over. You're thinking like this. Let me bring this down a bit. You drop it over so it helps to keep the steam in. But if you don't have none of that, I've got a nice white sheet here. And I'm putting that right around. So that's gonna help me to keep the steam in. And what do I do next? I know, draw for my Ministry of Healing. And I set my timer. I can probably set my timer for 15 or 20 minutes. Or quite frankly, I could just keep reading until my steam goes out. It becomes a little bit cold. Once the steam goes out, it doesn't feel that nice anymore. So now you know it's time to get up. So you get up. You don't get up and go and shower or anything like that. Now you get up and put your knickers on and you go into your bed. So remember, prepare your bed first. You know, dust it off or whatever you do to prepare your bed for sleep. Set up your pillows, or you would set them up. As I said, sprinkle some lavender essential oil. That will help you relax even more. As women, we don't relax enough. We live a very stressful life, and you have got to look after you, because there's only one you. And if you don't take time out to care for you, who else will? And if you're gone tomorrow, believe you me, yes, there will be some tears and some hollering and some bawling and some moaning. You will be missed. Possibilities are you will be replaced, right? Because you served a great role, and that role will need to be refilled. Somebody will need to do the job that you were doing, so you will be replaced. In the workplace, you will surely be replaced. And sometimes even at home, the husband may just find a younger wife who might have some more years. So what I'm trying to say to you, while we serve our families, while we grow up our children and we look after them, don't forget about you. Make time for you. You don't have to do a vaginal steam every day. You could do one twice per week. You could do it 3 times per week. Even if it is once a week, you know, you take that time and you close your room door, you close everywhere, you put up a do not disturb sign. Or you go sell them teenagers for the day. All right, and send the husband to go do some planting and gardening around the back, and you take some time for you. Relax, read your book, listen to your music, or sing 2 songs, but look after you. Spend some time on you. All right, so this is Davina here from the Natural Remedies Kitchen. I hope this helps. And if you don't have the bucket for the V-steam and the lovely toilet seat, what else could you use? I use a little bath pan sometimes, and we have a little position that we go in over it. But the truth is, this is way more relaxing, so much easier, so much more comfortable, and less hassling. Just get yourself a little bucket and a little toilet seat. Keep it in a bag, a black bag, in a closet, in somewhere that nobody else use your toilet seat for anything, right? So, love you, and bye. How do I end this?